Hi crafters, it's Karen, and I have a few Valentine's Day cards to share. But first I wanted to show you this really sweet happy mail that I received from Linda Lapatka here on YouTube. Hi Linda. And in one of my videos I had mentioned that my Michaels had never carried the Tim Holtz ice skate die. See, and a lot of you were finding it on clearance. And anyway, she had offered to cut some for me. So how sweet was that? Thank you so much, Linda. You're so thoughtful. And I wanted to show you the card that she sent. Look at that. I love this. I love this with the different inks that she distressed with. And I love this Tim Holtz stamp. I just love this vintage style card. Really sweet. Thank you for the sweet message, Linda. And if you ever see a die or something that I'm using that you think you could use, please don't hesitate to let me know. I really appreciate your thoughtfulness. So these are some of the cards that I created. Some of them are better than others. But this is the first one that I'll share. And this is just on plain white cardstock, and I probably should have used a better quality cardstock for my card base. But at any rate, I used this vintage music paper for the background, and I distressed it with the Tim Holtz red distress ink. I think it's Barn Door. And this little heart, this is a Spellbinders back here. And layered underneath is this wide lace that I'm sure I had picked up at Hobby Lobby or something. And then this silver ribbon trim, and that is this stuff. When everything went on clearance, I had picked this up, and you see how there's sort of a chicken wire look to it. It's kind of like a mesh ribbon. Well, I was thinking that it was going to be stiff, but it's very pliable and light. So, and the glitter doesn't come off so bad. So I really enjoyed using this particular silver ribbon. So that's what that is here. And then the banner I created using my banner punch from Hobby Lobby and my smaller heart punch. The paper I used is from, I believe it's the DCWV glitter stack. Really sweet, and I just used this red twine to string the banner. And this is Tim Holtz, the Cupid die. I forgot the name of it, but I had cut him with white cardstock, and then I distressed him with vintage photo, and then I used my music stamp in the Barn Door red distress ink, and I stamped him with the music stamp. So I thought he came out kind of cute. And then on the inside, you see he's got the arrow, or the bow, and on the inside is the heart with the arrow. And I distressed them in the same way as I did the Cupid. This shape here is from Spellbinders, and I just fashioned a banner with my sentiment, Happy Valentine's Day, and I used the silver ribbon again here, and just some lace from my stash. So I thought it was cute. I just wish I had thought to use a better quality cardstock when I created this card. This next one, I used some craft cardstock for the base. And I used, the paper I used for this one is from the Recollections Valentine stack that's out right now. And I distressed all the edges, as you can see, went over it with vintage photo and the Barn Door red distress ink. This is the same Spellbinders that I used. I used my large heart punch on this pink glitter paper from DCWV, and then a smaller heart punch for the center. I fashioned a little bow with my seam binding and used an I Am Rose's red rose there. This is trim from Hobby Lobby, and I took a strip of the silver glitter paper, and I just layered a strip underneath there, if you could make that out. And then for this one, I stuck a stick pin that I had created into the flower. It's not adhered, so the recipient can use the stick pin any way that she wants. And then for the inside, I just took a strip of the same matching paper and laid it down. And this bloomer with the little pink hearts on it is from, or the rosette is from Lavish Laces. Really sweet. And I used the same sentiment stamp. Happy Valentine's Day. So that's another one. Cute. And then this one, I used my little blue button stamp, and she looks like this. She's really sweet. I love this stamp. And that's how big she is. I love this stamp. She's super cute. And so for this one, I colored her using my Tim Holtz Distress markers. I used the Sizzix die with the heart and the wings. I just used the wings part, and then I glittered the wings. And as a lot of you had asked which glitter I have been using, the brand, and it's the Creatology glitter, and it's like in the kids crafts section, and it looks like this. So that's the glitter that I've been using. The heart here is from a heart punch, and I used that same silver glittered paper from DCWV. And sorry, I lost my train of thought. I used the corrugated card base from Recollections, and the pink paper here is from the Tim Holtz Shabby Vintage Stack. It's a bunch of pastel prints. So that's where that paper came from. And then the square doily I had found on eBay. And for the flowers, these are some of the flowers from the Dollar Spot, and these two smaller ones Rosanna had sent me, Creative Zoe. And I tucked a little bit of lace underneath there and a little pink leaf under this one. So I thought that came out cute. I really love her. And for the heart on the stamp, she doesn't have the little heart in her hands, but I used one of the punch outs, one of the hearts that came from out of here, and I just glittered it and put it in her hands. And the inside just looks like this. Happy Valentine's Day. And I used a decorative edge for the bottom here. So that's the other one. And then my last one looks like this. And this one I also used plain craft cardstock as the card base, and this paper from the Valentine stack from Recollections, and then I layered excuse me, a piece of music sheet, vintage music sheet, and then this bottom paper here is from Luisa Diaz's digital kit. I believe it's called the Shabby Christmas kit. So I took one of my scraps from that kit because I thought the colors worked with the vintage feel. This heart here is from a Spellbinders. And then the doily here is from Julie the Paper Bag Lady. And what I had done was, you know, the inside of that doily, I had cut it out since it wouldn't be seen anyway, so that I could use it on a separate project. And I used this stamp from the Dollar Spot from last year and used my large hole punch. For the banner, this was a scrap left from a project that I did using the Lyric collection, and I distressed it with the Tim Holtz vintage photo, and then I added some of the Creatology glitter on it, and it just shimmers really sweet. And below I layered some pink halfback pearls. So I thought this one was cute. It looked like a vintage Valentine. And then I used this little red embellishment here is from Recollections as well. And then the inside simply looks like this. I layered some lace from Joann's, and this crocheted red lace is from Hobby Lobby. And I distressed the inside and used my open heart stamp. So those are my card shares. And those are my card shares. So thank you so much for watching, and I'm sure I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye now.